welcome to the green belt line work section. So again, congratulations green belts if you just passed your grading and you're ready to move on to the next section. So let's get started straight away with your line work. So if you put your right leg back and show me that twin block you did as a yellow belt. So again, I'm not going to go over reteaching you if this is what you should know already. So show me an L-shaped stance, cross your hands and show me a twin block, okay? Now from your twin block position, I want you to straighten your front hand out, so you can pretend someone's in front of you and you grab them, and I want you to pull them into your chest with a twist. So this twists, open this hand up and then strike them in the neck to the side with an inward knife and strike. So when you walk forwards, cross your hands, front hand first, and up and out twin block. I want you to straighten your hand out, pretend to grab somebody, open your top hand up, pull them in, and strike round. So coming forwards again, cross your hands and twin block. Pretend to grab the person in front of you and open your hand up, pull them in, and strike round to the neck. Now this doesn't come to the front, it just comes off centre. So if you're in a good L stance and your half side facing, it comes to the centre of that line. Okay? So moving backwards, show me a twin block. Ready? Grab them, open up, and you're going to do both together. Pull them in and strike round. A lot of people do this, okay? That just means you've got to practice a little bit more before you move on. So from here, grab them, open up, pull them into your chest and strike round. Off centre, or well, in line with your centre, but L stance. Stepping backwards, first hand comes in first. Show me a twin block. Grab them and open them up. Pull them in and strike round off centre. Make sure this is sideways on your chest. So moving backwards and cross your hands. Twin block, grab them, open up, pull them in and strike round. So coming forwards again, so we'll do 3 more forwards, 3 more backwards. So forwards, cross your hands, twin block, grab them and open up, pull them in and strike round. So moving forwards, grab your hands, cross your hands, and twin block, grab the person in front, open up, pull them in and strike. Ready? 1 more, coming forwards, cross your hands, twin block. Ready? This should be 1 foot step higher than your head. Grab them, open up, pull them in and strike. Okay? Last time moving backwards, we're going to do a little bit faster. So backwards, go. 1. Ready? You can bounce, but don't lift your heels off the floor. So from here, you can just straighten your legs and then strike. Backwards, go. So you straighten your legs as you grab and then strike. Stepping backwards, cross your hands, straighten your legs as you grab, and strike. From here, I want to build it up now to 3 moves. I want you to drop your fist, not your knife hand, your fist to your belt. And then I want you to step your front foot 1 foot further forwards into a fixed stance. So you've gone from being in an L stance, with 70% of the weight on the back leg, to being in a fixed stance, and it's now 50-50, okay? So you've gone from L, shoulder and a half long, with most of the weight on the back leg, to a fixed stance, where it's 50-50, okay? So from here, let's go back to here, twin block, straighten your legs when you grab, and strike. I want your fist to touch your belt. You can pretend to grab them again, slide your front foot 1 foot further forwards, and show me a side fist. As you walk forwards, if it helps you learn, your back hand comes on your chest first. So back hand on your chest, cross your hands, twin block, straighten your legs as you grab, drop as you strike, grab them again, touch your belt, slide out and punch into fixed stance. Okay? So coming forwards, cross your hands, twin block, straighten your legs as you grab them and open up, drop to strike. Pretend to grab them again and touch your belt with your fist and punch in fixed stance. Okay, so a couple of things. Starts in L, twin block, straighten your legs as you grab and open up and strike. You can pretend to grab them again, and as you touch your belt, you can pull your front leg back a little bit and then strike as you drop into a fixed stance. Now, some instructors disagree on this or argue about this point. Is from here, a lot of people put it all the way back, which you really shouldn't do. Ready? And a lot of people don't pull back at all, they just slide straight out. and that's how I was taught, so that's acceptable. Or just pull back a little bit and then slide into it. It's got no real purpose, it just makes it look prettier. Okay? So we're going to start 3 back. Ready? And by the way, we're spending a little bit of time on these 3 moves because they make up nearly half your new pattern. So you must master these 3 moves before you move on. Okay? So show me an L stance, twin block, straighten your legs and grab and open up, drop and strike off centre, grab them again, pull back a little bit as you touch your belt, slide into a fixed stance and punch. Walking forwards, the backhand comes onto your chest first, L stance, twin block, straighten your legs as you grab, drop as you strike, grab them again and pull back as you touch your belt, slide out and punch. And again, coming forwards, cross your hands, twin block, straighten up as you open up, strike as you drop, pull back as you grab and touch your belt, and slide. So moving backwards now, cross your hands, 1, straighten, 2, touch your belt and pull back, 3, into fixed stance. Moving backwards, 1, straighten, 2, touch your belt as you pull back, 3. Backwards go, cross your hands, 1, straighten, 2, touch your belt, slide out, 3. So we'll do that 3 more times forwards, 3 more times backwards, and then I'll leave you to learn that section. But remember, you've got to master this before you move on to the next. So coming forwards, cross your hands, 1, straighten and drop, touch your belt, pull back and strike. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3. And last 3 times moving backwards, cross your hands, 1, straighten and drop, touch your belt, slide into fixed stance. Go, cross your hands, 1, straighten, 2, touch your belt, 3. Go, cross your hands, 1, straighten, 2, touch your belt, 3. Okay, so they're the first 3 moves of the pattern 1 yo, which is what your first pattern is going to be called. Okay, so you've got to master that because you do it 4 times. Sorry about the bell. You do it 4 times in your pattern. Okay, so what's that? 4, 8, 12, 16 moves? No, 12 moves in your pattern, and it's only a 28 movement pattern, so it's nearly half the pattern. So master that first. Right then, your next move is bending ready stance. Okay, so this is what bending ready stance looks like. Okay, so it's basically a guarding block, but on 1 leg. Okay, so it's basically a guarding block, but on 1 leg. Okay, so I'll show you that again. So watch again. So my heel's nearly touching my knee, my foot's twisted like I'm performing a side kick, and I'm in a guard. Okay, now the trick is, you should step forwards and hover, and put your hands out to the opposite corner, and then both your foot and your hands arrive at the same time. If your foot arrives first, and then your hands, you should fall over, okay? And if your hands arrive first, and then your foot, again, you should fall over again, okay? So it's very important that both your hands and your feet arrive at the same time. Okay, so you hover, put your hands out, hands and feet together. Now, this back leg, when you guard, should be bent. That's why it's called a bending ready stance. So you hover and bend. If you bend it, it'll help you with your balance. Okay? Then from here, you're going to put your hands on top, back to back, and show me a side kick and a side fist at the same time. Pull it back and land in front with a knife and guarding block. Okay? So watch again. You hover, hands out, guard, cross your hands, side kick and side fist, chamber again, and guard. But remember, it's a knife and guard. Okay? So one more time, coming forwards, hover, hands out. Everything arrives together with a twist. Ready? And balance. I want you to hold it for 2 seconds. Cross your hands and kick. Heel and hands together. Chamber again. And then go. Okay, has everyone got it? Okay. So let's try in-line work coming forwards. So we'll start from right back here. And we'll start from a knife and guarding block. Okay? So I want you to hover forward, step forwards and hover, and put your hands out to the opposite side. And twist this foot. Hands and feet arrive together. Ready? Cross your hands, side kick, pull it back, knife and guard. So your hands out to the opposite corner and hover, guard, cross your hands, side kick, and side fist at the same time, chamber, and guard. So step forward and put your hands out, and chamber, hold, 1, 2, cross your hands and kick, pull it back, knife and guard. Okay? Now you can't do this technique moving backwards, so we're just going to move backwards and start again. Okay? So from here, show me a knife and guarding block. Hover forwards and put your hands out and twist. 1, 2, cross your hands, side fist, and side kick, chamber, guard. Hover forwards, hands out, and guard. Ready? 4 on guard. 1, 2, cross your hands, kick, and guard. So hover forwards and put your hands out, and guard. Hold. 1, 2, cross your hands, side kick, chamber, and guard. Have we all got that? Okay, let's do it one more time, 3 times forwards. Are we ready? Okay, so from here, hands out and hover. 1, 2, cross your hands and guard. Hover forwards. 1, 2, cross, chamber, and guard. Hover forwards, hands out, guard. 1, 2, kick, and guard. Okay, so green belts, your line work, there's a big step up from green stripe to green belt, so you've really got to practice it a little bit more. Okay, so your third piece of line work is a reverse punch and a reverse circle block. Ready? So if you watch me first, I'm going to perform a reverse punch and a reverse circular block, which is just off centre. So watch again, from the side, and from the front again. Okay, so let's break it down. Okay, so coming forwards, walk forwards with your right, put your right hand up, and walk forwards with your right leg, and punch with your reverse hand. So that's easy. So it's a reverse punch, okay? I want you to put 2 hands out, and you've got to bend your body a little bit, because I want you to take your hand in a circle. Okay, so I want you to take your hand past your back knee, which means you've got to lean a little bit and bend your knee at the same time. So bend your knee and go past your knee, and go past this knee, come underneath to the middle block position, and I want you to drop your heel to the floor as you block to the 45. Okay? I want you to straighten that hand out to me, walk forwards, and punch. Put 2 hands out, bend your knee as you go past your back knee, and for little ones it does help to touch your knee first, and then touch the other knee, and then come from underneath, straighten that leg out, and then block to the 45, which is to the corner, okay? So moving backwards now, you straighten your hand out, punch with the reverse hand, put 2 hands out, bend your knee as you go past it, touch it for the little ones, touch your front knee, and come underneath. Straighten your standing leg, sorry, not your standing leg, straighten your back leg, and complete the block. Now, your shoulder should be dipped, and your fist should be lower than your shoulder, and you should be twisted, okay, corner to corner. If you're uncomfortable, that's correct. So straighten your hand out, punch as you go backwards, put 2 hands out, Bend your knee as you go past and touch it for the little ones and touch your front knee. As you come underneath, straighten out, rock back and block to the corner. You should be twisted, shoulder dipped, fist below your shoulder, and you shouldn't have your elbow on your hip. It should be out in front. So moving backwards again, straighten your hand out and punch. Put two hands out, bend your knee and go past it, past this one, underneath, straighten out, block to the corner, shoulder dipped, fist below your shoulder and body twisted. Okay, so coming forwards a little bit faster, point where you're going, punch, two hands out, bend your knees, straighten out, block to the corner. Straighten your hand out, punch coming forwards, two hands out, bend your knees as you go past, straighten out as you get underneath and block to the corner. So straighten out, punch coming forwards, two hands out, bend your knees as you come past your knees, underneath and straighten out and block to the corner. Remember, shoulder dipped, fist below your shoulder and twisted and your elbows not touching. Okay, so we'll do that 3 more times backwards and 3 more times forwards. So backwards, straighten your hand out and punch, pass both knees and block. Set up the reaction force as you move and punch, put out two hands, go past both knees and block to the corner. Stepping backwards and stretch out, punch, two hands out, go past both knees and block. So last time, coming forward, straighten out, punch, two hands out, go past your knees, straighten and drop. Straighten out, two hands, last time, straighten out, two hands, okay, and the last time we're going to do 3 backwards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, green belt, so that's your third bit of line work, okay? Now, the last thing you need to learn is you've learned a turning kick at yellow belt level, and you learned a side kick at green stripe level, okay? So at green belt level you need to learn a spinning side kick, okay? Which is quite easy if you can do a side kick, so just watch. So from a guard, I'll show you what it looks like first from the front and side. So from a guard, so watch that again. And from the side. Okay, so on a spinning side kick, it's exactly the same as a side kick in that you get to the same start position. The only difference is you get to the same start position but backwards. Okay, so from here, you get to the same start position by lifting your back knee up backwards. So instead of forwards here, you lift your back knee up backwards here to the same position and then fire. And then it's just the same finish. Bend ready stance, well not bend ready stance but guard and put it down. So remember the rule, a great kicker chambers twice. So from here, back foot backwards, knee up, chamber, fire, chamber, and then guard when you land. Okay, so watch again. Back knee up backwards, chamber, fire, chamber, guard. So watch it again. Knee comes up backwards, chamber, fire, chamber, and guard. Okay, so we'll just do that in line work coming forwards. So right leg back and guard, and to me, back knee up backwards, chamber, fire, chamber, guard. Back knee up backwards, fire, chamber and guard. Back knee up backwards, fire, chamber, and guard. And you can't perform this kick moving backwards, so we're just going to step back and show you that one more time. So from here, lift your back knee up backwards, chamber, fire, chamber, guard. Lift your back knee up backwards, fire, chamber, guard. Back knee backwards in chamber, fire, chamber, and down, and barrel. Okay, green belts, that took about 20 minutes, so that'll do for your line work. Practice again, and remember, repetition is the mother of mastery, as one of my instructors used to say to me. So keep practicing, 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 practicing. Okay? And remember, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Okay? Cheers. Okay.